let's see if we can make sense of this number 1. It was a big problem. I know it was a little intimidating maybe, but I was so impressed. I was so proud of you guys because I saw so many of you put your pencils down and just shake your head. But you picked your pencil back up, you didn't give up, and you got points here. Even if you got 3 points in all of number 1, I'm proud of you because this was a lot. So what we had to do was there's 5 descriptions and there's 5 graphs. We had to match each description up with one of the 5 equations, and we had to match the graphs up with one of the 5 equations. I'm going to start with the graphs because the graphs are easier for me. So if you take a look at these 5, we've got c equals 2n, which I know immediately should go through the origin because it's proportional. And a rate of 2 is pretty fast, and it's going to go up because it's positive. So I'm going to make notes. It's going to go through the origin. It's going to be proportional because it's going through the origin. Because it doesn't have that plus 5 at the end, it's got to go through the origin. That plus 5 or plus 7 or whatever it is what moves it up and down. This guy hasn't moved off the origin. Okay, and I know it's positive because it has a positive rate of 2. This guy I know, look at this guy by itself, 7. So this guy has a y-intercept or is going to cross up at 7. He's not going to go through the origin. No origin here. Look at this guy. Oh, by the way, it's got a rate of 0.75, which is pretty slow. Okay? But positive still. Look at this guy. 7n, that's a huge rate. That's really, really fast. Remember that the number next to the letter is what the rate is, or the speed. But it's positive. The 5 tells me it's going to be not on the origin. Let's write not origin on here. Not origin. Not origin. Take a look at this guy. The 6 is by himself. So again, he's going to start up at 6. So again, he's not on the origin. And a rate of 2, again, positive, but medium. And then finally, look, a rate of 7. 7 again, super positive, super fast. But there's no plus or minus a number by itself. And so it's definitely proportional, and so it's going to go through the origin. Okay, metacognition. I haven't even looked over here yet. I'm just taking a look at what we have here. So let's take a look at our graphs. 3 of them don't go through the origin. Well, look, 3 of these don't go through the origin. So I know these 3 have to go with these 3. These 2, take a look at this, these 2 go through the origin. So B and E have to match up with the first 2, the 2 that go through the origin. So let's take a look at those first. This one has a rate of 2, this one has a rate of 7. So if you're going 2 miles an hour and 7 miles an hour, who's going faster? This guy. The faster you are, the steeper the line. So take a look at your 2 choices. Which one's steeper? B. So if B is going through the origin and it's the fast one, it's got to be the origin and the fast. So this guy's got to be B. Well, E is the only other one going through the origin, and it has to go, and E has to be number, let me see if I can see everything. Oh, I wish I could see everything. E has to be this one. So look, we're already 2 down. So we've used this one and we used this one. Now, here's the other thing. I saw a rate of 7 here. So we've taken care of this one, and we got to do the descriptions. Do you see another rate of 7 here? Because I know if 2 lines have the same speed or the same rate, they're going to be parallel. That might help us figure out the rest of this. So take a look at, is there another rate of 7? Well, I kind of think that one is, but wait a minute. The rate is attached to the variable, so that's not it. Here it is. These 2, look at this, rate of 7, rate of 7. So these have to be parallel. I know this one is B. So find the line that's parallel to B. A. Look, A is parallel to B, so they have to have the same rate. This is a rate of 7, so this has to be a rate of 7. A matches up with the one that doesn't go through the origin but has a rate of 7. So this has to be A. Now take a look at A. A we know is a rate of 7, but look, it goes through the y-axis at 5. So we know this guy has to be 5. All right? got that part down. Now, take a look back up at this one too. We know this guy is C equals 2n. So this has a rate of 2. Are there any other lines that we haven't done yet? Look at this, rate of 2 again. So whatever's parallel to E has to be D. So look at E. Which line is parallel to my pencil? C. Very good. So this has to have a rate of 2 as well. So take a look. We got that one, rate of 2. Look, rate of 2. Rate of 2, and it's going to try to go through the origin, go through the y-intercept at 6. Could that possibly be 6? Absolutely, if that's 5. So C has to match up with the one that has a rate of 2, because they're parallel, and goes through the 6. So the only graph we have left is, the only one we have left is D. So let's make sure that this one makes sense for D. We said it's super slow, which makes sense because it's flat, so yes, that works. And it's going to go through the y-intercept at 7. Could that possibly be 7? Absolutely. Okay, so we've gotten rid of the graphs. Now, let's take a look at here. The cost for n medium pizzas without a delivery charge. So it says without a delivery charge, so that plus 6 or plus 5 or plus 7 by itself isn't going to be there. So if there's no delivery charge, it has to be either this one or this one. And it says the cost for n medium pizzas. Well, this cost would be $2 per pizza, because it's the rate. This cost would be $7 per pizza. I don't know which one, so let's skip it and go to the next one. The cost for n medium pizzas, medium pizza, notice that, with a $5 delivery charge. Okay, so the number by itself has to be 5. Look for the number by itself, look, that's a 5. That has to be the delivery charge. So this guy has to be 2. Now take a look. If it has a $5 delivery charge, how much are they charging for a medium pizza? $7. So it's $7 for a medium pizza. Look back up here. We're ordering medium pizzas. The cost for n medium pizzas is $7 per pizza, or 7n. So this guy has to match up with I, because it's $7 per pizza we figured out, but there's no delivery charge at the end, so it'd be like a plus 0. Okay, we're getting down. So we got this one done, we got this one done. The cost for a $7 pizza with n toppings. So it doesn't talk about a delivery charge here, but it does talk about we're going to pay $7 once for the pizza, plus we're going to pay some amount times the number of toppings that we get. Well, look at what this looks like. $7 for the pizza, 75 cents for the topping. Makes sense? Yeah. So let's go 2 with that. Done. The cost for n orders of breadsticks with a $6 salad. So we're going to buy the $6 salad once, it tells me, so that's my one-time fee. And then we're going to pay some amount n for breadsticks. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry, I had to listen a minute. Okay, so we have a $6 salad we're buying once, so he's going to be by himself. And then we've got n orders of breadsticks. I don't know how much they're charging me for breadsticks, though, so I'm going to leave a box there. So let's take a look here. Do any of these have a 6 by itself? This one does. $6 by itself, and then $2 per order of breadsticks. Makes sense, so let's put it in there. Remember, we have a pencil, so if we make a mistake, we can always erase. Okay, the only one I have left for the description is this guy. The cost is equal to $2 times something. Let's see, the cost for n orders of breadsticks. $2, that makes sense. That's what they told me it was here, so it has to make sense here. All right, I know I'm going a little fast, so take a moment, make sure you've shown me all your work, and you can go on to the next one.